James Melendez. For this review, we're going to talk about Dame Perfumery. This is from Scottsdale, Arizona, and it's called Leather. Stay tuned for this review. There are many, many leathers out there today, and I think leather it's really that characterization that I think we think about in terms of, say, Creed's English leather, which is vaulted, but ultimately there's so many beautiful leathers that are out there today. It is something that is just evocative and beautiful and gorgeous, and fits with my character completely. So I think a lot of people lean on certain fragrance characterizations, and what I get from this is a really clean, exhilarating, scintillating characterization. Now, this is a producer based in Arizona. I like the packaging. It's well done. Now, this is something that I think is just really handsome. Founded in 2014, Leather Man is really the official title. And this really goes to, so the fragrances are defined by men or women. And I think a lot of women wear this. And, a lot of the belief today in fragrance is unisex approach to fragrance. Now, I've been even challenged by my fragrance friends, and they're like, why not wear rose? And I'm kind of like, I'm still not quite there. But ultimately, there are many, many fragrances, so I'm not at a loss for fragrance to wear. Now, what I love about this fragrance is the cost is really, really reasonable. This is about, notice I just put this on my wrist. I don't really rub it. I just apply it. I always put it on my ear. So to me, this really is that fantastic fragrance that, blends well with other fragrances. So I wear fragrance every day, but not just every day, several applications during the day. Now, for me, this is a really very light fragrance, but it's also exhilarating. So the notes on here are just going to blend with so many others, and it does so harmoniously. You can experiment with fragrance in your own home and see what works best for you and your chemistry. Now, my chemistry tends to, what I think, is soak up fragrance, and it doesn't let anything back out. So the sillage, I think, in many fragrances disappears. But what I'm told is someone might smell a fragrance that I find to be, disappeared, and yet they can still smell it. And I think that's the term of success. And ultimately, it makes me feel better because I know that my chemistry is just not absorbing all the fragrance characterization, but it actually gives back out again. Now, on this, I'm getting notes of leather, suede, white rose petals, a bit of peach notes, a bit of sweetness on it. Like I'll almost term this as a date, a bit of aged leather as well. So something you might find in an old leather seat, and it exudes some beautiful characterizations of leather and a bit of sweet citrus tonality on this. And I think this comes out to be really, really nicely done. So it's not going to be a sweet fragrance, so to speak, but it's going to be really harmonious and a very nuanced characterization. Blends well with other fragrances or to enjoy on its own. I believe this is about a $75 price point. So, this packaging is really, really nice. Now, 100 milliliters, $75, that's a good price point. Now, this is a 94-point fragrance out of 100 points. So would I buy this fragrance again? Absolutely. There's no doubt about that I would buy this once again. Am I using this quite a bit? Yes, I am. And part of me is, because I own a lot of fragrance, I say to myself, if I don't start using it, when will I use it? And that's not really to put it in terms of a fear of, not enjoying what you buy, but it's also just really embellishing what you enjoy and feeling confident in what you wear. I've never got any compliments on wearing this fragrance, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm not always wearing it for other people. In fact, why I wear fragrance is for myself. And I think it's a really fantastic producer. I'll put more information on this producer down below. Questions and comments can be listed there. And right up here is the subscribe button. So please hit that button and take a look at this producer. Price point on the samples, you might want to order that to see if you like this fragrance or not. I think for the price point and their line is really interesting. But to me, this is their most successful fragrance for men. Thank you for watching. Again, 94 points out of 100 points. Let's stay connected. Many more fragrance reviews to come. Sante.